The third and final meeting of the War on the Shore between the Loyola Ramblers and the new Trier Trevians. As expected, full house tonight. Loyola has won the previous two meetings, coming back from a 2-0 deficit to win 4-2, and then a 5-0 trouncing of New Trier. There's a shot and the save right off the bat by the Trevians. Trevians in white with NTG across the front, and Loyola in their gold uniforms. Back behind the goal, or to the far side, centered, picked up by the Ramblers, and they'll clear it out the center ice. Back into the zone, back behind the goal, wrapped around over to the far side. You can see just how large the crowd is. They've got them standing all the way around the boards. Near side, back behind the goal over here, and cleared out the center ice. We've got the New Trier student contingent in front of us. Line change for New Trier as Loyola picks up the puck, brings it into the zone. All the way through over here to the near side, back behind the goal. Wrapped around to the far side and cleared out the center ice. Now flipped into the center ice area, brought into the zone. Sent to the far boards and out the center ice, and the Ramblers put it right back in to lay offside on the tag up. And New Trier controls. Out to the point, held in the zone. Give and go, shot, ran into traffic. Or make that a save. Coming back the other way. Over here to the near side, put deep by the Trevians. Ramblers will set it on the breakout to the far side. And out the center ice, coming back the other way. Over here to the near side. Trevians put it out the center ice. Coming back. A couple of bouncing around and some heavy hits. And right in front of the New Trier students who thought there should have been a penalty called. Shot and save, grabbed and held on. Ramblers with the shot. Out to the point. Back behind the goal. Over to the wing. And New Trier on the breakout. Coming back the other way. Spread it out. 3-on-3 into the zone. Sort of. There's a shot. Bad angle and not much room. We got a penalty coming up for elbowing. New Trier penalty. A minor for elbowing. Now the face-off. Cleared out the center ice. Spread out, coming back the other way. Into the corner. There's a shot to save. And New Trier quickly brings it back. They're down a man. They came out with the puck first. Ramblers. Now the Trevians will send it to the near side. Penalty killing. Picked up and they can't get it into the zone. They did get it into the zone, but the tag up on the offside. And both teams complete line changes. Right into the slot, yanked out of there and sent down the ice. Back behind the goal, over here on the near side. They bounce it along a little bit over to the far side. Ramblers up ahead. Now Loyola picks it up in the zone. Out to the high slot, back to the wing. Back to the high slot. Shot, and that ran into traffic. And once more cleared. Sent ahead, Ramblers. And they gave it up. Here's a shot save. Popped free, and now the Ramblers get it to the defense and out of the zone. Back behind the goal line. Coming back right into the slot. Pulled out of harm's way. Ramblers bring it back into the zone. He shot the save. Heavy bumps around back behind the goal. And yet another one. Out to the top, the shot right in on goal from the blue line. Everybody saw that one go right to the goalie. Back to the side of the net, back, and the Trevians get it out of the slot. There's a shot high and wide over to the far side, bounced funny off the corner. Kept in the zone by the Ramblers. The shot ran into traffic as soon as it got underway. Out to the point. Ranging in off the point, put it to the corner. Back behind the goal, try for the wraparound, then swept away. Loyola really taking it to New Trier early on here. Back the other way into the slot. And cleared out the center ice. Heavy check along the boards. And a penalty, 2 and 10 for boarding. New Trier penalty, a minor and a misconduct, automatic misconduct for boarding at 11:10 of the period. Brought into the zone. Back in the corner. Out top and out beyond the blue line. Ramblers control at their defense. Why are people standing around? Players, that is. Notice that just now. Sent to the far side. Turn the corner, takes the shot. Boomed wide out to the point, held in the zone. Now picked up by New Trier. They'll clear it out the center ice. They're trying to split the defense with that pass out of the zone. Now the Ramblers take it to the corner. Through to the far side. Back behind the goal, wrapped around over here to the near side. They'll scrum it along. Back to the corner, back behind the goal. Over to the far side, out to the high slot. The shot ran into a leg out front. Shot in the save. Goes to the corner. Out to the point. And now New Trier comes back the other way. Shot saved. Got him behind the defense. But Loyola penalty on top of that. So both teams short for just a little while longer, and then New Trier going to get the power play here. Out to the point. Shot knocked down. Backhand shot saved. Right from the slot. And it was played with a high stick on top of that, so it didn't matter. Cleared. Would not have been a goal anyway. Play with a high stick. New Trier puts it in the zone. In the corner, wrapped around over here to the near side. Out to the point. Held in the zone. Left wing. This side, there's a shot and the save from a bad angle. And cleared by the Ramblers, penalty killing. And once more cleared by the Ramblers. This time it turned out to be a shot on goal, clearing it out of there. Over to the far side. In the corner, stolen away by the Ramblers. Right into the slot, and taken away. Coming back. New Trier. And Loyola together. They bounce it around. Big check. Got a rise. Back door. Shot. No go. It looks like that net dislodged there. He had the open net on the backside and never did get it in. Into the slot. Shot right into a Loyola leg. Here's another shot. Save. Rebound. Goal. And New Trier gets on the board first. First goal for New Trier against Loyola. In 5.5 periods. And whistle, we've got a penalty coming up for elbowing. One nothing. New Trier now. Back behind the goal. Oh, the drought has ended for New Trier against Loyola. Make that 6 periods. It was 6 periods of shutout hockey that Loyola clamped down on New Trier before that goal. Over here to the near side. Into the zone and right back out. New Trier setting it up at center ice. Left it at the blue line, and it would have been offside. They also complete a line change. Ramblers come back the other way. There's a shot through over to the far side. Corner. Back behind the goal for the setup of the play on the breakout. Near side board, back behind the goal. Over here to the near side. In the corner. Out top. And never found the place to go with it, so took it to center ice. And the Trevians regroup. Off the board, set deep. Back behind the goal line. Over here to the near side, back out top. Coming back the other way. Shot in the save and held on. Near side. One of the basketball players there waving at me. And at you, I suppose. Back behind the goal line, over here to the near side. Spread out ahead. Into the zone. Shot in the save. Now back behind the goal. New Trier been very slow starting this year. Loyola's come out flying. Ramblers haven't lost a game in conference up to this point. Cleared out the center ice. Coming back into the zone, Ramblers. Shot and a save. Coming up the slot. Far side. Now they'll push it along. And penalty. Or the late hit, I think, over there. Yeah, cross check on the hit. right in front of the right at the New Trier bench there. On the near side. One of the problems playing in a game like this with so large a crowd around here. Shot, and that boomed wide. And that is that players start playing a little bit to the crowd. And not to how they're supposed to play. They kind of get out of playing their type of hockey, playing within themselves, it's called. Over here on the near side, cleared ahead, New Trier now picked up by the Ramblers. Sent deep. Over to the corner. And brought out. New Trier back the other way. Shot in the save. I'm thinking there might be some stuff on the ice on those guys falling down a little bit. Now outside of the face-off. On the near side. Sent deep. New Trier with the puck. Trevians set it up on the near side. And all the way in the near side. And cleared out and all the way deep. As we wind down the first period here. Close to being too many men on the ice. It was not. Player didn't play the puck, didn't touch him. Set deep, and that's icing against Loyola. Back behind the goal line. Over here to the near side. Cleared out to the point. And Ramblers pick it up. Go back the other way. Bouncing puck. Knocked out. Shot was wide. Back behind the goal, over to the far side. And here come the Trevians back the other way. Back behind the goal, wrapped around over to that far side. And New Trier penalty. Two and 10 for boarding. Second 2 minute and 2 and 10 automatic 10-minute misconduct for boarding. It's the second one that New Trier has committed here in the first period as we wind down last 40 or so seconds of the period, 35 or whatever. Deep to the corner. They'll scrub it along, pop free. And New Trier, Loyola picks it up. Wrapped around to the near side, so heavy check in the corner in front of Loyola crowd as the horn buzzer sounds, ending whatever you want to call it, ending the first period. At the end of one, New Trier 1, Loyola nothing. We'll be back with more. On the cable and internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Phone in one hand, ticket in the other. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And a little offside face off. Now we're ready. Ramblers. Still with the man advantage on the 2 and 10 for a check from behind late in the first period. Picked up by the Ramblers. Now they'll put it back to the point. The shot, the save, and held. Ramblers pick it up again. On the faceoff, the shot right into the slot, out to the high slot, held in the zone, just barely. Try again, shot and goal. On the second effort in the slot, point blank range, and we're knotted up at 1. And it's all knotted up on the power play goal by the Ramblers. Deep to the corner, over to the far side. Out to center ice. Into the zone. All the way through to the near side. And sent deep. And that's icing against New Trier. All right, Loyola make that. Shot and a save. Near side. Battling for it. Into the slot. Shot from the left wing. Too many sticky wickets in the way. Along the boards and out the center ice. Picked up by the Ramblers. And we lose the puck out of the ring. And once again, now put to the corner. Ridden off the puck. Goes to the other corner. Right up the slot. Ramblers knocked it away and clear it back into the zone. On the attack. Picked up by Loyola. Had a pocket pick. New Trier player did. Right into the slot. And through to the far side. Didn't get the shot. Nice job by the New Trier defense on that one. Over on the corner. And once again, the Ramblers, they'll just clear it to center ice. New Trier regroups right at their own blue line. At the red line, they'll scrum along a little bit. Popped free. Taken back along the boards. Ramblers now control. Over here to the near side. Picked up by New Trier. They'll flip it into the zone. Knocked down. All the way up top. They'll scrum along the boards a little bit. Down the man goes, and we'll have a penalty for tripping on New Trier. On the slow foot. That's what that's called when you sweep the feet out from under a player from behind. Didn't used to be a penalty. And then they, probably about 10 years ago is all that it switched and became a penalty. New Trier with the puck. Picked up by the Ramblers. Over here to the near side. Cleared ahead. And now New Trier sets it up ahead. Off the boards. Into the zone, to the slot. Shot wide left. Tried to keep it in the zone, couldn't do it. Trier tried for the breakaway and couldn't get it. Ramblers, near side. And it actually touched that netting there. Stopping play. Coming back into the zone, they shot up onto the net, back behind the goal. New Trier wraps it around to the near side and out beyond the blue line and all the way down. to the far side. Now back over on the near on the breakout. Loyola having a little trouble getting their act together. Getting it into the zone. Deep to the corner. Out to the point. To the wing. Back to the point. Back to the wing. Ranging in a little bit. The shallow angle shot saved. And the net was dislodged. Stopping play. New Trier. The breakout pass misconnection picked up by the Ramblers. They'll send it over here to the near side. New Trier was there first. Little backhand shot, saved. Spread out. Brought into the zone. There's a shot and a save. Near side. Out to the point and out beyond the point. Sent deep. Over here to the near side and back the other way. Loyola has had problems with injuries. New Trier has had problems establishing their team. There's a lot of new players up. The whole program graduated something like 40, which is about one third of their entire program last year. Bouncing puck, bounced around a little bit. Right in front, there was some silliness. And brought a right out of the New Trier students. There's a shot and save, and Clampton held on. Back behind the goal. Ramblers up ahead. Spread it out. The shot ran into traffic, right into the slot, just dribbled wide. Right. New Trier. Trevians. Puck bounces around a little bit. Back deep in the corner. Back behind the goal line. And a give and go. New Trier got it into the zone. Ramblers control in the corner. Out to center ice. Picked up by New Trier. And they come into the zone on the backhand. Couldn't turn the corner and control the puck too. Go to the other side. Shot and a save. Near side. And again, they scrum in that corner over there. Picked up by the Trevians. Deep in the corner. Well, we got a couple of big kids out there. Right into the slot. Out ahead. Look at the size of those two. Just hit each other. And we've got a penalty coming up for cross-checking. New Trier penalty for cross-checking. .8:55 of the period. They shot, that boomed wide. Out to the point. Long shot to save. Man was looking for a deflection in there too, but was in too tight. Little backhander. Shot and the save, grabbed and held on. Up top. Back to the wing. They battle for it there, cleared, and sent all the way down the ice. Picked up by the Trevians, right into the slot. Shot, save. Coming back the other way. Now that play developed nicely for New Trier. Nice job by the goalie staying with it in the slot. Shot in tight in the slot. Out to the point. Ran into traffic. Over here to the near side. They battle for it there. Back behind the goal line. Picked up by the Trevians. or Ramblers rather. Hello. And cleared by New Trier. They are penalty killing. And offside. Ramblers. The deflection attempt was wide left. Up top, the high slot, held in the zone, the shot, and a goal! From the high slot. And the Loyola Ramblers have taken the lead. I'm surprised I can yell with my voice problems. Having some surgery on it coming up. Back behind the goal. Over to the far side. Trevians on the breakout. Over here to the near side. Into the slot. Left there. Nobody there for New Trier. And the Ramblers get it out of harm's way. Sent to the far side. New Trier. And the Ramblers will send it to the far side out to the point. Held in the zone. Big crankery actually oversticked it. Coming back. In the corner. They are standing in the aisles everywhere here today. Picked up by the Trevians, now the Ramblers, and Trevians kind of dribble it along a little bit. Picked up at the red line, off the boards, into the zone, right back out. Into the slot, pulled out of harm's way, and a whistle. And another penalty coming up. For interference on New Trier. Trevians having some penalty problems here in this one. Sent down by the Trevs. Ramblers pick it up over here on the near side. And then the Trevs put it back deep in the corner. Straight ahead over to the far side. Into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Right into the slot. Shot it wide. Out to the point. Over to the far point. Give and go. Left wing shot. Goal! And a little taunting on the part of the Loyola students. Loyola players on the New Trier students. Third goal for Loyola, and it is a power play goal. I think all three goals for Loyola have been on the power play. Back behind the goal. Trier having trouble getting it out of the zone. Over here to the near side. Back behind the goal line, over to the far side. Over here again to the near side and cleared out to center ice by the Trevians. They'll put it right back in, and Loyola will make a line change. Over here on the near side, New Trier on the give and go. Flicked into the zone. Up top. And the shot, that boomed wide. Over to the far side. And again to the corner. Backhanded over here to the near corner. And now back over to the far corner out to the point. Ranging off the point. And the shot wide. Near side. Up top. Ramblers over here on the near side and now off the boards. Coming back. Wait for the onside. And then backhanded deep into the zone, but the Trevians pick it up. Come back the other way, near breakaway. Didn't quite get there. Shot up and over everything. Over to the back behind the goal. All the way through over here to the near side. The shot pushed it wide. And a lot of sticky wickets in the way. Now the Ramblers off the boards, and they'll send it deep. Back behind the goal line over here to the near side. The Trevians missed the pass, and the Ramblers will put it back deep. Picked up by New Trier. Into the corner. Ramblers will set the play on the breakout to the far side. Got it out to the point, held it in, shot wide. Near side. Picked up by the Trevians. They'll send it to the far. Out ahead. Picked up by the Trevians defense. Setting the play up. Long outlet pass over lead, and that was not icing. It was touched out at center ice. Right up the slot. Shot pulled out of the air. And the save. Behind the goal on the faceoff. Over here to the near side. Trevians looking to do something with it. There wasn't much open. From the right wing, the big blaster wide. Over on the near side. And the Ramblers will clear it down into the zone. And send it right up the slot. In tight, shot, save, and clamped and held. New Trier Trevians and the Loyola Ramblers on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You can catch this game on demand on YouTube for free. Offside at the faceoff. Offside for the faceoff. Picked up by the Ramblers, near side. Winding down the period here. To the far side. Loyola leading this one 3-1. Long shot and the save. Off the boards. Near side. Picked up by the Trevians. And that'll do it for the second period. At the end of 2, Loyola 3 and New Trier 1. We'll be back with more in a moment here on the network. More action ahead on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Texting while driving is illegal in Illinois. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we're set for the third period of this one. Ramblers with the lead. Back behind the goal, over to the far side, out to the point, held in the zone. The shot, and deflected wide, or knocked wide by the goalie, I think, or maybe just shot wide. Put deep. Picked up by the Trevians. Over here to the near side. Trevians looking for a couple here to get back in this one. Loyola hoping to sweep the series with New Trier. Something they have never done. I don't remember if New Trier has ever done it. I don't think they have. At least not in recent memory. Here's a shot and the save, grabbed and held on. No, I take that back. New Trier has swept the series. Been a while. I don't think Loyola has done it for a very long time. Of course, this is only the regular season. They can still meet again a number of times, both with playoffs and doubling back in the league championship series. And Loyola with penalty. Did I see a 2-10? I think so. Against Loyola. That's the first one against Loyola. New Trier's had 2 of those in this game. Over here to the near side. Out to the point. Out to the high slot. Back to the point. Back to the high slot. Ranged into the right wing. Back to the point. Back behind the goal line. To the near side. Centered. And that missed connections all the way deep. And New Trier will have to regroup. On the far side now, brought into the zone. Shot the save. Clamped and held to the ice. Back up top. To the far side, the big boomer ran into traffic. Cleared ahead, and now breakaway for Loyola. In, shot, save. Back behind the goal. Far side now picked up again by Loyola. Shot and off the pads of the corner. Off the shoulder to the corner, really. Near side. New Trier right in, shot, and boomed it wide right. All the way out to center ice on that shot. Now to the near side. Picked up by the Trevians. Trying to find the man in the slot. Loyola smelled it out and cleared it. We've got another penalty coming up, this one on Loyola. I think it's a check from, we'll see if they give it a check from behind. Could be at center ice. And at first they weren't sure of the number. It was a check from behind, 2-10, so got 4 Ramblers sitting there. Brought into the zone. New Trier had 2 early on in the game, and now Loyola's had 2 and 10s back to back. The minor gets out, that first minor. He doesn't have to wait for a whistle unless there was another penalty thrown in there. Unless it was only double minor. Yeah, it must have been. Shot to goal. And New Trier. Yeah, there was a second penalty thrown in there. It wasn't 2 and 10. It was 2 minors on Loyola. So the power play continues for New Trier. Loyola just getting it out of harm's way, sending it deep. Over here to the near side, hard to keep track of all this. Back behind the goal. Picked up. brought into the zone, dropped past it, right in front, shot, and the save. Up top, and we'll try again. A couple of Trevians sacrifice themselves in front of that one. Over here to the near side, picked up by the Trevians. And they'll clear it to the other side, right up into the slot. Couldn't get the shot away. Now to the corner. And Ramblers get it into the zone. New Trier. Right into the slot, pulled out of the harm's way over here to the near side. And the mad chase on. Ramblers will put it to the far side. Out to the point. Picked up again by the Trevians. Near side. Into the zone and bounce around a little bit. They scrum it along. At the center ice. Coming back the other way. New Trier tried to get the shot. Really didn't control it very well. Loyola out ahead. 3-2 game now. And icing against Loyola. Full house tonight here in Wilmette. Near side. There's a shot to save. And up on the netting. Stopping play. Stays in the zone. Here's a shot to save. In tight. Ramblers bring it into the zone. New Trier on the pass out ahead. They'll scrum it along. And it kind of looked like it grabbed him up on the helmet. That's what the New Trier students thought should have been a penalty. Now back behind the goal. Over here to the near side off the boards and cleared. And that's icing against New Trier. Of course, you get to this point in a game like this, hand pass, you get to a point like this in a game like this, and they'll start clamping down, or as it were, loosening up on what penalties they'll call. Over here to the near side. Cleared ahead and out to center ice, taken at the red line and flipped back in deep, back behind the goal. Picked up by the Ramblers. The Ramblers gave it up. New Trier right in front. Shot and a save. Whoa, beauty. Point blank range near right wing or semi slot. Near side. Now the Ramblers pass out, led over to the bump and into the zone offside. New Trier. Flipped up in the air, play with a high stick. New Trier. Into the zone. And right back out, Ramblers. Across the red line, blue line. Backhanded it behind the goal, picked up by the Trevians. Over to the far side. On the breakout, the outlet pass over lead. And that's icing. Out to center ice. Trevians flip it into the zone. Along the near side boards. Actually, New Trier Students have been a little better behaved tonight. They clamped down on them a little bit over previous games that they have been out of control. Now brought into the zone. Ramblers take it away. Near side. Back behind the goal. The far side. Since the first years of this rivalry, which really began in the late 80s, when Loyola students joined in, as it were, since then the problems have been all New Trier. Over to the far side. Out straight ahead. Drop past it. And New Trier comes back the other way. The shot, the save, grabbed it and held on. Ramblers pick up the face-off and out the center ice and send it deep. And that's going to be icing against Loyola. Near side. Shot and the save, grabbed and held on. Far side. Shot, save, rebound, shot wide. Back. And the Ramblers strong arm it away and clear it. They'll take the icing. And penalty on top of that coming up by sticking on the Ramblers. 5:13 to play here in the period. Penalties have been an important part of this game. A lot of power plays. There's a shot, the save, rebound, grabbed and held on. Bell ringer. New Trier thought they had it in the goal, but it actually was a bell ringer off the post. To the wing. Back up top. Over to the wing. Over here to the near side. Back out to the high slot. The shot, the save, the rebound, still free, and the whistle. And meanwhile, the emotions getting the better of a couple of the players. Face off and move outside the zone because of it. Over here on the near side. Back behind the goal. Over to the far side. Picked up by the Trevians. Out to the point. Over here to the near point. The wing. Out to the high slot. The big shot and a goal. And we're tied up at 3. And the New Trier players celebrate with their fans right down here in front of us. We are all knotted up at 3. Over here to the near side. Shallow angle shot, no. Over here on the near side. To the side of the net. Close confines, couldn't really get much going. New Trier with the puck. Right into the slot. Over to the near side. And it could have been a slash there. Coming down like that. Now picked up by the Ramblers. And they sent it deep. New Trier with the puck. We're tied at 3. Late in the third period. Yes, we do have overtime in these. Right into the slot. Knocked out of harm's way. Coming back. And offside against the Ramblers. On the boards. Popping it free. Over here to the near side. Backhand attempt not quite there. Off the glass. And the Trevians having trouble getting it out of the zone. Ramblers pick it up. The shot all the way through over to the far side. And cleared. Mad chase on. And ridden off the puck right at the wing there. Over here on the near side. And again behind the goal. Sent to the far corner. Ramblers pick it up and we'll just clear it for the icing. Up top, there's a shot to save. Do it again. Again, New Trier won the draw. Over here to the near side. Along the boards. Back behind the goal line. Cleared ahead up top. Ramblers. Take it to the corner. Back behind the goal. And back out to the point. The shot moved wide. Near side. And hate to use the word, but I think we're heading to overtime on this one. Over here to the near side. And they scrum it along back behind the goal over to the far side. And flip back deep. One of the games in previous years went to a 14-player shootout before the Ramblers finally won it. But that's a couple of years ago now. New Trier and Loyola. Ramblers near side. Watch this game on demand on YouTube, in addition to our cable broadcast. Back behind the goal line. The shot in, the save, and a whistle of stoppage play as we have finished the third period. At the end of 3, Loyola and New Trier tied at 3. We'll be back with overtime in just a moment. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to today's drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, we're into overtime. New Trier with the puck. Over here to the near side. New Trier into the zone. Shot saved. Bunch of them. Bunch of New Trier players around, and Loyola basically let them take the shot. Far side. They're playing 3-on-3, I guess. Over here to the near side. Up top. Over here to the near side. Shot and shot it wide. Over to the far side. Ramblers into the zone. Split the defense. Couldn't get the shot. Over here to the near side. They shot and that moved wide. To the corner. And line changes. Fast and furious here. Picked up by New Trier, waiting for the rest of the line change. Into the zone. to the wing. Put to the corner. Back behind the goal. Trier and Loyola in overtime. Right into the slot. Couldn't get the shot. Now he did. Shot and the save and held on. Hatched. Up top. The shot again from the point and the save. And some happy talk on the end. Over to the far side. New Trier up top. Loyola Ramblers. And stolen. Brought back into the zone. And now the Ramblers gain control. Spread out. Brought into the zone. To the corner. Out to the far side. Coming back the other way. We're in overtime. Near side. New Trier back behind the goal with the puck. Tried to find the man out at the point. Over to the near point. Looking for the backdoor play. Didn't quite work. There's a short shot from the right wing. Now the Ramblers take it out of harm's way. And lost the handle. Playing a line change and sent deep. And icing. Near side. Trevians setting it up at the defense. Out ahead into the zone. To the corner. Back to the point. Ramblers were there and bring it out. Spread it out. Going to the corner. Up top. He shot, the save, the rebound, goal! And it's over. Loyola wins it overtime. The puck coming off that backboard. And shoveled in. And the Loyola Ramblers have swept the regular season over the New Trier Trevians green team. The final score 4-3. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Stick around for more sports action on the network. Watch this game on demand on YouTube. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.